for the traditional marriage.
Stop talking right this instant. I need a few moments.
You disgrace me. I'm really depressed. If you don't know, I'm telling you. You disgrace me today.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
This was a game.
911.
Officer, right there. FBI, come on in, fellas.
Vanya,
Just don't talk to me.
can I just...
No, just don't talk to me, Bozo.
You are my beautiful.
Nope.
She's asked me if I told them all my age. Of course.
Só pra mim foi 45, né?
Não, era na internet, porque não queria mulher de 50 no meu perfil.
Oh my God.
Don't act shocked.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance before the 9 days. Yesterday we did Faith and Lauren, Magda and Joe, and Vanja and Sunny. Today we're gonna do Niles and Matilda, Brian and Ingrid, and Vanja and Bozo. Okay, Niles and Matilda first. So it starts off right away with Niles telling Matilda to warm up his drink.
Need to warm this up.
Beg me first.
Oh, Matilda, you are the most wonderful wife ever. Without you, I can never do anything ever again.
That intro was disgusting. Amazing.
Anyways, she comes back and reminds him that he needs to ask Mr. Ark to be his father for the knocking ceremony.
I'm going to ask if he's willing to fill in and represent my parents. Otherwise, this ceremony can't happen.
Matilda's like he's elderly, so he needs to tell him everything, which we now know was a horrible idea.
I don't want to make now scared, but he doesn't know Mr. Ark very well. He is a tough man to please, and I hope Niles can handle himself.
So now they head over there, and he's just patiently waiting to say no to whatever request that they have for him. Niles goes to shake his hand before he realizes that he doesn't have one.
Well, welcome.
Oh. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Don't worry.
No, because why didn't Matilda tell him that before he got there? Niles apologizes and he's like, don't worry about it. It's all good. Then they talk for a bit before he gets to it and asks him for representation.
Oh, yes. I'm here as your father. But I have a lot to talk to you about marriage.
So Mr. Ark said that the dad is more responsible to take care of everything and get everything ready. So then Niles says that he wants to do the knocking ceremony in a few days and then come back later to have the marriage. And Mr. Ark is like, no, you gotta do it here. You can't go back and come back and finish the ceremony. And Niles is trying to speak, but he's like, no, bitch.
You're coming to perform knocking and go back for it. No.
That is a...
Well, we are going to do everything, whether you like it. I'm the father. I'm the father. And I know the right thing to be done.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Once he's coming to marry a Ghanaian, he has to listen to our culture. I know the custom. I will never, ever tolerate that. I'm serious about what I'm saying.
So he's like, knocking ain't marriage. You can't knock and go back. Somebody else will take Matilda as a wife. Like, damn, can't Matilda just say no? So Niles is confused and decides to talk to him in private.
I didn't know that just doing the knocking is not acceptable in Ghanaian culture. If that's the case, I don't know why Matilda's family approved us postponing the wedding.
So he's telling him what happened and Mr. Ark's reactions. Oh my God.
I went to the family like my first day in Kumasi and the entire ceremony until I came back from America in a few months' time. I've been getting
What was that?
So he doesn't understand why he went there and made all these negotiations, and if anything bad happens, then he'll be the one held responsible. He said that he doesn't want anybody to stain his name.
As my son, I have to discipline him for me to know the right thing to be done.
Y'all, you can clearly tell that he cares a lot about his reputation. So then Niles tells him how Matilda told him that they gotta buy a bunch of stuff for the family, and Mr. Ark can't believe it, and he looks stressed out.
food for everyone in their family, which is 20 or 30 people. I haven't even met all of them yet. I also had to make sure there was enough food for her friends and for her cousins. And I had to get gifts for all of her siblings.
So he's like, no, no, no. You don't need any of that. It's a simple marriage. You should have come to me first.
Don't listen to women. Women are sometimes disabled.
Excuse me.
Yes, some of us can be deceitful, but everybody is a bit deceitful. And And so now Niles realizes that Matilda has been lying and he trusted her and he made a huge mistake.
Matilda wants me to pay for this big, expensive party for the knocking and then have this large wedding in the future. It's not traditional to do either of those things.
I don't really feel like she's lying. I feel like she's making the knocking ceremony a big deal, only so she can make it up to her guests for having to delay the wedding. As for the big wedding, she just wants a big wedding. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but if you're like really against it, then you gotta say something, Niles.
My parents have always said there's a distinct possibility that Matilda's trying to take advantage of me. And now Mr. Ark is basically saying the same thing. I'm beginning to think that there could be some truth to what they were worried about.
So then they sit down and Niles basically confronted her, asking if she knew that he should have came to Mr. Ark first before meeting her family. And she's like, yeah.
He should have brought you to me before going to... I told you.
I'm sorry.
You're saying that you're sorry. Matilda, do you know how this makes me look? Do you know how this makes you look?
So her excuse was that her marriage got postponed and she needed him to explain that to her family. But she really doesn't understand why he's putting the blame on her. So then he brings up the food and everything that he gotta buy. And she's like, who told you to bring that? And he's like, you. And she's like, no, who in my family told you to bring that? And so he gets mad and Mr. Ark is like, whoa, calm down.
Simply put, when things like this happen, we have drama. We have issues.
Oh, don't say that.
Dude, I know, I understand, but that's how I'm feeling right now.
So now Matilda gets upset because Niles is lying in front of the elder and making it seem like she wanted this big, luxurious wedding. And now she said that she's done.
Now, as a son, bibia, as the minute home come. Because many was papa name. Papa, and then by say, me and I'm person wedding. Yenny kakraka. Miss, and yes, I call my crowd. So, Banner no sneer and say, me just me worrying. I'm done.
But I'm just trying to think, did you not want a big wedding? I thought you did. Anyways, Mr. Ark is then like, we'll do the knocking ceremony and a wedding, but no need for a party. And Niles is like, okay, but I want to talk to Matilda first in private. So now they're in the car and Matilda's mad because he disgraced her in front of Mr. Ark. He said that you never told me how important it was for me to talk to Mr. Ark first.
That's a lie.
Hold up, because maybe there were times where I didn't hear those parts.
What?
And I should have asked.
You heard it perfectly. Me and you, we discussed it. You blamed me in front of Mr. Ark, and I was really embarrassed.
So now she said that he doesn't know what's going on, and he's like, of course I don't. We're from different cultures. So then he said that you know your cultures more than me, so why did you allow me to talk to your family first? Mr. Ark also said that the ceremony is small, so why are you telling me that it's supposed to be a ceremony for 90 people? She's like, well, I have friends, my mama has friends, my uncles have friends, and they have to be attending the knocking ceremony.
Really, nigga?
And Niles is like, according to Mr. Ark, no, they don't. So then she goes off on him.
You talk as if I'm the one. I said, you have to give me this, give me that. No, I did not say that.
Yes, you told me that. You said I need to give Charlotte 200 CDs, $200.
It's about the food.
She said that $200 is small and she never asked him for anything and she isn't with him for his money.
I don't really get it. You are crying about $200.
I'm not crying about
$200 is not even amount of... It's even small, if you don't know. Have I ever asked something from you? Now, have you ever given me a damn?
But that one kind of threw me off because I thought he does send money over to help her family out. So that one's a bit suspicious. Anyways, she then said that she invited all those people for him because his friends wouldn't be able to come. He's like, girl, I'm an introvert. And then she's like, why didn't you tell me in the hotel that you didn't want all those people there? Huh? And then he gets mad.
For the traditional marriage.
Stop talking right this instant. I need a few moments.
You disgrace me. I'm really depressed if you don't know. I'm telling you. You disgrace me today.
Oh my.
How many people were scared? Me too. I was really, really scared.
Not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of lost. I don't know who's telling the truth and who's lying. I feel like this also might be like this huge misunderstanding between like both parts. But I don't like how she said that she basically invited all these people for him to like have friends, because he clearly said that she needed to invite less people and she said no, she wanted to invite more people. So obviously she wasn't doing it for him.
I'm gonna have to tell her to reduce her guest list.
I will not reduce anything.
Tell me what you guys think, because I don't know. I don't feel like she's scamming him, but I just feel like they need to like sit down, have a conversation, no yelling, no shouting, and like actually let things out. Because I also do feel like Mr. Ark, he's like very, very traditional. So he's probably like saying things that are probably like outdated, I feel like. Because her sister had like a party. Yeah, there wasn't that many people, but she still had like a party. It's not like nobody ate, nobody had fun, nobody did anything. She still had something. So for them to have no party at all just seems also strange to me. Vanja and Bozo. So Vanja leaves after Bozo tells her that they need to spend some time apart.
I was 100% played a fool. First, he tells me I'm just a friend. Then he tells me, oh, we'll give it a few days to see if the physical develops or not. What's going on?
What's going on is that your man sucks ass. His friends are telling him that he's seriously fucked up, and he keeps saying that he doesn't feel it.
Man, she's amazing. What are you doing? Guys, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I'm so sorry that I don't feel it. Obviously, I cannot change my feelings, right?
Everybody's like, wait the 3 weeks, and he's like, no. So they tell him that he needs to go and apologize, and he goes to apologize, but Vanja isn't having any of it.
Vanja,
Just don't talk to me.
can I just...
No, just don't talk to me, Bozo.
So why is he standing like that? So he walks up to her and he says that he feels so bad and he wants to apologize. And she's like, yeah, sure. Apology accepted. Now fuck off.
When you calm down, we will talk, hopefully.
No, we're good.
Otherwise,
We're good.
God bless you all best. God bless you.
Hocus, get that bitch up out of here.
So he leaves and he tells us that he just wasn't feeling it. So now it's the next day and Vanya's feeling real stupid.
It feels like all this anticipation for this beautiful relationship that I had pictured in my mind, he just rips all that from under my feet and throws it in the garbage. I feel led on.
So then she tells us that he sent her a voice message of them having a friendly lunch because, he doesn't want her to get confused as if they're going to have an actual date. So she agrees only because she wants to know what he got to say. So an hour later, she's already there. And as he's walking there, he's just yapping.
I feel terrible about what happened last night. I feel so bad that she felt something that I didn't feel, that I let her down. I don't want to leave things in such a bad, negative way.
Sure. Just sit down. So she's like, I'm confused. Why did you invite me here? And he basically said that he wanted to hang out with her and get to know her. And she's like, but you told me that you loved me. And he's like, I never said that. So then she put out the receipt.
He said, Paula Luba, thank you, my love. I love you. And I said, oh, we agreed there too. And I love you too. And then you said, you didn't tell me today I love you.
Yeah. That is on me. That is on me. Sorry.
Why is he laughing?
I didn't think that was funny. I thought that was rude.
And he's laughing because this is hilarious. Because I take it as a face value. To me, this is a serious thing.
Right, because that's not funny. What an asshole.
You're just a piece of garbage. If I can get you, I'll get you.
So then it keeps going back and forth with her saying that she came for a relationship and him saying that he never felt any chemistry. So then she stood up, asked him, when was the chemistry not there?
I felt overwhelmed with you.
So I scared you.
Put it that way. I got scared I will not be able to keep up with you.
But apparently, after all of this, he still wants to be friends. And she's like, fuck no.
Thank you for nothing because this was a horrible experience. And, I'm just...
And he's like, oh, Vanja, even if you feel that way, I'll still be here for you. And she's like, nah, don't want it. And then they hug and she walks away.
It's just sad to think about the fact that I'm right back where I started 8 months ago, alone in Croatia.
Here we are again, alone.
No, because Bozo is a Bozo. Vanja is a great girl, and I'm really glad that she got up and just decided to walk away from him instead of continuing to pursue him, because then that would have been sad. Okay, Brian and Ingrid. So Brian's upset because Ingrid just doesn't want to act like his mother.
When Ingrid says that she didn't want to be anybody's mother or babysitter, just kind of makes me feel concerned. What if I can't count on her when we are together?
Oh no, boo-hoo for Brian.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on.
Anyways, they're gonna go have dinner where Brian's gonna introduce her to his best friend, also named Brian. So they get there and they sit down and they start talking. And Brian's like, yeah, we don't share the same room. Boo-hoo. But I just wanted to give her her own privacy because I'm such a great guy.
The lies
There you go. This bitch.
But then they bring up Brian's ex-wife, who he's trying to get a divorce from, but she refuses to show up to the hearing.
We dated for 2 years and got married. But after a few months, I realized that she was just using me for the green card. So for the past 2 years, I've been going through divorce. Ingrid knows about my ex-wife and how frustrating it's been going through this divorce.
So now he's like, because of her, I take marriage seriously now, and I want to pick the right person for my 5th wife.
So before I get married for the 5th time, I really need to make sure that she's the one.
Okay. So he said that it's easier to divorce in Chicago and that he's done this 3 times. And Ingrid is like, what? And she starts freaking out because he told her 2, but now she's hearing 4.
Hã? Quantas, Brad?
3. Não.
4?
4.
So Ingrid is freaking out because he told her 2, but now she's hearing 4. So then she's like, how could he get married 4 times and none of them worked out? Why is he alone? There's something wrong. And then he drops another bomb that he had 3 fiancés as well.
Se casei para uns 7, 8, né?
Girl, you already know he's a red flag. Just dip.
Okay, girl, bye.
She's like, you never told me. And he's like, well, you never asked. And she's like, oh, well, now I gotta ask about everything. And he's like, yes.
I'm finna beat your ass. I'm about to beat your ass.
Casei com 19 e só tive um marido só. Ave Maria, isso é muito, hein?
Depende.
Depende não, é muito.
É minha vida, faz o quê, né?
So she's judging him hard, as she should. And he's like, well, I had a daughter with my first one. The second one shot me. I know, I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. The third one stayed with me after the accident. And the 4th one is the one I married in Recife. So then she's like, did you tell all of them your age?
Oh, hell no. She's asked me if I told them all my age. Of course.
Só pra mim foi 45, né?
Não, era na internet, porque não queria mulher de 50 no meu perfil.
If you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
So Ingrid is shocked because remember, he told her that he never lied about his age on the dating app, and now he's admitting to it because he didn't want to end up with a grandma.
Apparently there was a miscommunication somewhere because I'm obviously 51 and I never told her that I was younger.
Era na internet, porque não queria mulher de 50 no meu perfil.
Not the gaslighting.
Oh my gosh, he gives me the ick. Like, I find it really gross that he doesn't want to match with a grandma, but he never stopped to think, wait, these women that I match with, do they want to end up with a grandpa? No. He's super gross. And now he's spinning the story to his friend to make her look bad.
She thought I was 45, mas você falou pra mim que ela não é bom com matemática. She's not good with math. I have a 31-year-old daughter. How the f I'm gonna be 45? I was telling her sometimes...
Certo é falar a idade certa lá.
Right, Ingrid. So she can't believe all his lies and it's making her question the person that she might share her life with.
Só julgar. It's only judging. It's only judging.
Exorbitante, eu acho.
Who wouldn't judge? So he claims that because she didn't ask about it, he didn't lie about it. And he doesn't like how much she's judging him about her current situation.
I mean, she's judged me on my age. She's judged me on selling drugs in my past and now my previous marriages. I mean, we're going in a circle, and I wish she would judge me for my current actions and not my past.
Your current actions? Like how you're a perverted old man who couldn't take no for an answer? Or how you kept lying about your age? Let's not forget about how you're hella pushy and you don't respect boundaries. Like, she should definitely jump you just for all of that. Anyways, that's where they end, and that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.